Well, after Russian government announced the launch of COVID vaccine Sputnik V, reports have suggested that Russia has already received requests for 100 crore doses from other countries. With talks surrounding the Russian vaccine, Republic spoke to RT correspondent on the vaccine development. Here's an excerpt of the same.
9 months after the first known case of COVID-19 was reported in Wuhan, China, Russia became the first country to register a COVID vaccine. Sputnik V is open for civilian use in Russia as of today. While there are questions being raised, there is also a huge amount of anticipation and excitement globally about this vaccine. It comes after months of anticipation globally for a solution to the pandemic, and all eyes are on how the Sputnik vaccine will play out in Russia. As part of a special joint broadcast with Russia today, we will connect with their newsroom, and there he is on our screens. That's Roman Kosarev, who's a correspondent with Russia today. He will give us an idea of how Russia is preparing for this vaccine. At the outset, congratulating Russia. Roman, we know that the vaccine has been developed by Moscow's Gamaleya Institute in collaboration with the Russian Defense Ministry. We are being told that the first batch of the vaccine is ready. There is confusion, however, as to when it will be available for civilian circulation. Could you please tell our viewers and everyone watching us here in India and around the world what the status of the vaccine is at present, and how long has this vaccine been worked upon? When will it be available?
Absolutely. Niranjan, as always, it's great to be online with you. Let's talk about the vaccine. Well, August 12th is a major milestone for the developers of this vaccine. Stage 3, according to the Gamaleya Institute, had been completed, and all of the 38 people who were volunteers to test this vaccine, they're feeling good, and they have developed immunity. And actually, Russian President Vladimir Putin, when he announced that this vaccine has now been registered, he added that his own daughter actually got inoculated as well, and she experienced some minor side effects like mild temperature over a couple of days, and she's now feeling fine. In terms of the vaccine itself, well, the Russian health ministry, they're saying that the vaccine is strong enough for a person to be immune from coronavirus for a period of up to 2 years. Now, in terms of your question, well, will the general public receive that? Well, I gotta say that phase 3 is happening right now, clinical trial. The first people here in Russia that will receive this vaccine will be medical workers, teachers, in other words, all those people who when we're talking about medical workers, of course, all those people who work very closely to those who've been infected with COVID-19. And of course, teachers work with kids, and all those people who have to be working with a lot of people, of course, will be vaccinated first. In terms of the general public, well, the vaccine called the Sputnik V, of course, standing for vaccine, it will be available for general public on January 1st, 2021. So not a very long time. Right now, phase 3, like I said, is still taking place, and the phase 3 includes testing with the foreign subjects as well. So it's not only being tested in Russia right now, it's being tested in other countries according to the health to the health ministry. Right now, health ministry, they have announced that after registration, 2,000 people at the moment are going through further testing. So we had initially 38 people, now we have 2,000. And so far, so good, no major side effects. And the name of the vaccine, Sputnik, of course, if you know, is the first satellite in space. It looks like the Russians are looking to be the first in a fight against the coronavirus as well.
Fantastic. Now, it's also being reported, Roman, that Russia has received requests for 1 billion doses of the vaccine from foreign countries. Could you tell us which these countries are, which of these countries have approached Putin and have expressed an interest in the Sputnik vaccine?
Well, I can name all of the countries for you. I can give you a ballpark of what the Russian health ministry is talking about. So they're talking about a total of 20 different countries. They vary from Latin America, Middle East, Asia, and but there were a couple of leaders of certain nations that were very vocal about wanting to receive the vaccine. Of course, that's the president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, and president of Serbia, Vucic. So they said they want to receive it as soon as possible.
Roman, while there has been a lot of excitement about the Russian vaccine, there has also been a degree of skepticism from the West. The skepticism from the West is vis-a-vis the clinical trials of the vaccine and that it has been registered without phase 3 human trials. What is the real position, the actual facts and the results of the trials which have happened prior to the registration of the vaccine that Putin announced? Could you take us through it?
Well, absolutely. There is certainly some criticism that it took Russia not a very long time to register this vaccine. And of course, in certain way, these critics are right, because there is no way to create a vaccine from scratch that would be working just a few months right after the research began.